gonna get the party started already. Because I'm running 32 minutes behind what I normally would have started. That's how life goes, right? Let me get the game capture up. Game. We're trying to finish Deadly Device tonight. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but that is my intention. I set my intention. See how this goes. Audio's where I had it last time. Looks good. Frame rates are terrible. Looks bad. Oh yeah, look at that. Stuff I should have done before I started the stream. Whatever. Black bars. I can't do nothing about that. Cool. Okay. Hopefully the drop frames aren't too bad. I should have changed the resolution before I started, but I forgot. I'm connected to my good internet too. The good internet. I have 2 networks, and honestly right now they both kind of suck. So, what else? Until someone tells me otherwise, I'm gonna assume everything is perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and okay. So my save files are intended to remind me what I was going to do. So I need to find... My Outlook account settings are out of date. No! I don't even know what Outlook is, really, to be honest with you. Email, right? I don't use that stuff. Cat body. So we need to find a cat body and we need to make a fingerprint. Wow, it really hasn't been this long since I played. I don't really remember what the goal is, though. Start off with some slow conversation.
So, what exactly happened with you and the coil?
I, miscalculated.
Why were you in there?
You saved my life. I thank you. That's it. Conversation over.
Get my drink ready. Diet Dr. Pepper. To make me feel a little bit classier, I'm drinking it out of a panda mug. Yes.
What do you think of Ellie?
She hates me so much that she switched to the night shift. Come to think of it, she hates me so much I should actually feel a sense of accomplishment. Which I now do. There it is.
What did you do that she dislikes you so much?
Why do you assume it was me?
You never know if you don't ask.
Don't accuse, you mean. And honestly, I've got no clue.
Any word on the storm?
It's gonna be bad. I'd get out of here before we get snowed in. I know I'm going to.
What's so special about Tesla?
If you have to ask that, you haven't done your research.
I mean, to you. What brought you here?
The work. I turned down Los
Reality,
Alamos in a
Nancy.
tenure-track position to be
Most
here.
of us don't get our dream jobs.
Most people don't know this, but the
whatever
majority
work
of
is
Tesla's
available.
work was confiscated by the FBI.
Why?
Could be he was designing weapons. Could be he had a breakthrough that threatened the energy magnates.
The stream
Don't
is
know.
freezing.
It's all been hidden.
That's on me.
What matters is, there's a
That's
little
my
bit
crap
still
internet.
here. I always suspected Nico had some squirreled away, and I'd be able to find it. But either he didn't, or I couldn't.
Terrible. I really don't care what Mason has to say about anything, to be honest with you. But
You said you were searching
whatever.
for Nico's work. Did you ever look in Nico's personal things?
Of course I looked.
Wow, no follow-up question?
Goodbye.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Finally something juicy from him, and then we just say bye. Whatever. Ooh, I got a text message. Victor's not very happy and headed your way. Uh-oh.
What are you doing?
Do I need to hide? Is Victor gonna clobber me over the head again? Hey Ryan, are you here? Hey, what's with this text, girl? What's with this text? Am I in trouble?
I need a new key card. Can you
Hey
help?
Coco!
Well, sorta.
How's it going, girl?
Here, this should do the trick.
Welcome to the stream.
Thanks. What happens if a big storm hits?
Then we're stuck.
Is there any way into town?
You could use the snowmobiles, but those are for emergencies only. Or things I can write off as emergencies in order to ride them.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Right, I need a cat body. I need the body of a cat. And at this point, I'm willing to freaking fly to Japan and ask Rentaro for a piece of cat, because I am tired of looking for cat parts. I don't know where the cat body is. I have a feeling it's something I'll stumble upon when I solve a puzzle. Like, I don't think it's something I'm supposed to randomly find out and about.
It's locked.
It is? I use Ryan's card? Okay, weird. Oh, look at my superbly detailed task list on Singer mode. My only task right now is to find out who killed Nico, which is the plot of the entire game. What a useless task list. That's my fault, though. I need to stop choosing Singer when I stream. I keep doing that repeatedly, and I'm starting to regret it. Oh, I found it! I upset the dog when I screamed. Sorry, baby. I can't believe I found it after I was just bitching about it. Okay, get me out of here. Wait, wrong door. Let's go assemble the cat! Dude, I cannot believe I found it. How many hours did I spend over the past 2 streams trying to find this thing? Alright, I know we do it in Ryan's little workbench here. Okay. Yeesh! That's what we call downward facing cat. Okay. I did it. Do I not get a cookie or something? Oh, the tail. There we go. So, I don't get a cookie. I don't know what the point of all that was. Do I tell somebody I did it?
I'd better get going.
Later.
What was the point of reassembling this cat? Do I tell Mason I did it? I know it was a thing between Mason and Ryan, wasn't it? Hey, yo, I reassembled your cat.
Yes.
Nope.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Nothing. My old card got confiscated. I'm assuming that's what you mean. I have Ryan's card, I have the unknown card. I need to... I did this. I still haven't used the black light. Baby. Somebody came home and Doggy doesn't want to be in here with me anymore. I see how it is. I take care of you all day. The minute Daddy comes home, worthless. Yo, my internet's terrible. I forgot to lower the resolution so that wouldn't happen as much. What is this note? Illuminated black light. I just truly don't remember. Okay, I know we have to use this at some point. Okay, I use this. Yes, with the knob. Yes. And the gummy bears. Right? But Nancy doesn't know that I need to do that yet. What's in this bag? This is all evidence that Nancy's collecting in a paper bag. Nice, okay. That's how you do it, I guess. She learned that from DD, Forensic Evidence Collection Techniques. My task list is useless. I've done this. I did this annoying puzzle. Ooh, I have not done the shaky thing yet. I haven't done this. I need to learn about fingerprints. Okay, let me call Deirdre. Baby. Where did you go? I got a new bed and it's much taller. Now I can't see him. Cause he's so short. Okay, I guess I have to go through everything with her.
I
need
found
to know
the
about
key card that
fingerprints.
accessed the lab the night Nico was killed.
Where?
In the office Mason and Ellie share.
Does that mean one of them did it?
It could. I need more.
Then find more. Is this one of those things where you're talking to me because you're worried about blowing your cover, so you're not asking them?
Yeah.
I don't know if we're buddies like that. I mean, I do know, and we're not. Solve this case on the quick, please, because I do not want to write a 1,000,000,000-page paper, thank you.
I'm pretty sure she's the one that tells me
I found
about
proof that the video was
fingerprints.
doctored.
That's almost interesting. Did you find the full video yet?
Not yet.
Well, chop chop, girl detective. I got me a deadline.
I got a text from Ryan. Did you give my number away?
No. I did post it online, like a whole bunch.
Damn!
What?
Deirdre doxed
Why?
us.
Because I assumed it would be hilarious. But don't lecture me or anything, because my dad already did, and that totally counts.
Yeah, well, my dad's
Ryan
a lawyer
must
and
be
he
good
could totally
with
beat
computers
up your
because
dad.
that was a while back.
Whatever the fuck he
I'm
does.
frankly surprised it took you this long to figure it out.
Victor's here.
And Ned's here.
What?
Just kidding. He won't pick up his phone.
How do you stand for this girl?
What exactly
She's
did you
so
say to
mean.
Victor when he called for a reference?
The same thing I always say when people ask about you.
Which is...
It's just boilerplate. I mean, who remembers these things?
I'm not going to be angry. I really need to know. Verbatim.
Verbatim? Look, the truth is, some pejorative terms may have been bandied about.
Such as...
Deeply ingrained narcissism, gross incompetence, chronic wrongness, rushes
Ooh.
to judgment. It sounds bad when I say it to you.
That's honestly what you said?
Yeah. But remember, I have a loophole. You don't get to be mad. I was surprised the guy hired you. Your other references must have canceled me out.
Maybe. Do me a favor. No more references.
Do
I didn't
me
talk
a
to
favor.
her very much
Stop
last
having
time, so...
everyone always
Well,
ask me
honestly,
about
I didn't
you.
talk to anybody
I
last
get that
time.
you're so amazing or whatever, but I don't need
so
to
I
be
have a lot of
reminded
dialogue
every
to
5
catch up on.
seconds.
Past me really
Someone
screwed.
knocked me out and locked me in the
present
photo
me.
lab.
That
By
is
not
the least
getting rid of the
shocking
dialogue.
thing ever. You do realize that, right?
I suppose that's what I get for calling you with this problem.
Yeah.
I swear she was the one that told us
Hey,
about the
you know,
fingerprints.
you should volunteer at one of those neurological
But maybe
study
she's not.
places. Because you have been knocked out a lot, my friend.
That's,
I'll keep
that's
that in
actually really,
mind.
honestly true.
Maybe not the safest place to keep it in
Nancy's
your
gonna
case.
have, like,
I'll let you go.
Bye.
chronic migraines from all the time she's been knocked out. Do you got anything about fingerprints?
Hi.
Wow, it didn't even ring. I didn't hear it ring. Wow, guys, I haven't talked to them the whole game. It's still options about I just met people. Nothing interesting at all.
I'll let you go.
Talk to you later.
About as useless as Ned. This guy's right in the other room. I'm gonna call him anyway. Just to
You've
bother
reached
him.
Victor Lazar.
Darn it.
Please leave a message at the tone.
Hey, can I come bother you?
This
I'm
is a
bored.
lab, not your personal playground. Get back to the visitors area.
Goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that would kick me out of the room, but I can still do stuff. I need gummy bears, don't I? Hold on. I'm gonna have to do this game again. To get the gummy bears, that I need to trigger Ryan.
I can't do this while Victor's here.
I need the dust for fingerprints or something. Oh god, I don't remember. It's been so long. Like, since I beat this part of the game. I'll talk to Ryan again. Deirdre is so messy, I love her. Alright, as a fictional character, I can understand. I would never want to be her friend. She frightens me. I feel like she would, because, I mean, obviously if she's the type to dox, I feel like I'm having trouble hearing you over dialogue. Alright, let me see.
It's locked.
Let me know if this is better.
It's locked.
All the settings were magically where I left them last time, so I had hoped that they would still be okay.
What's up?
I don't know why the audio seems to reset every time. Even if the settings are the same when I do the next stream, I feel like I always have to recalibrate.
I'm sorry to ask again, but can you distract Victor for me?
Dear ears and general feelings of self-worth.
Is that
I am
better?
so sorry
I hope
for
that's
what's
better.
about to happen to
Thank you for letting me know.
Your sad friend, Ryan.
Okay, so she's gonna distract Victor so I can do stuff in his room, even though I have no idea what I'm doing. That sounds about right. Okay. I need... Maybe I need to re-examine this. Yes, Nancy, there are fingerprints here that I need to do something. Oh my god, wait, there's scotch tape. Isn't there scotch tape over here? Wait, wrong room. Over here, over here. Can I get the tape? Can I get the tape? Is this not how you thing for fingerprints when you're a child? You use scotch tape and like ink? No, what do I do? Oops. Come on. Nancy, say something useful. Can I use the egg? Ugh. It's stressing. I don't know. If I was a professional streamer, I would have looked up the cheat before I started this stream and pretended I figured it out myself. Because I have been stuck on that for a while. I don't think there's anything in here. Let me see. Oh, it was the first thing we were told was, okay, 171943. Whoops. 171943. Yeah, there's nothing in here. I want a desk drawer like that, though. I want a locking desk drawer. When I'm an old lady, I'm gonna create like a very complicated inheritance with locked boxes and clues, codes and clues, just to like piss off my grandkids. And then tell them it's because I loved Nancy Drew so much. And maybe if they had paid attention when I played the games with them, they would know how to get their money. I'm stuck. Totally just spilled on myself too. Brown soda on a white shirt. That comes out, right? I'll bleach it. I have to talk to Ryan. So, okay, so the only dialogue option I have with Ryan is telling her to make Victor distracted. To distract Victor. Hold on, let me just do this because I don't know what to do.
4 stars. Would visit again.
I wonder what the other Easter eggs in this game are. You know, as I get to end game, I might just Google or have somebody Google what the Easter eggs are. Well, I've examined the fingerprints. I thought I did it before, but let me go talk to Ryan again. It's the pencil situation all over again. It is, isn't it? This eye pencil is just as effective as any other pencil. I have it right here.
Just in case you were wondering, yes, Victor's yelling is starting to crush my soul a little
Yo,
bit.
girl, I need
I've
those
made a
gummy
chart
bears.
to illustrate my feelings on the situation.
Oh, jeez.
This line represents my happiness and well-being over time. You may notice the steep decline. This frowny face here is because this is the first time I've made a chart, and it turns out it's very boring. That is also why there is a dragon and a dog on the skateboard and other stuff.
See, Ryan seems like a fun coworker. I don't know why everyone here doesn't like her.
Bye.
Bye.
I thought I needed your gummy bears, though, and I don't know how to get them. Oh. That was a delayed text. I guess it was him going back. He texts you when he's going back to the office. And I reassembled this crap, and I got nothing for it. It doesn't do anything for me. So annoying. A true grandma. That's right. I'll bake them cookies, but I'll also hide their inheritance like a crazy old woman from a video game. That's my goal. I'm gonna involve some crazy floorboard puzzles. What other puzzles from this game could I actually use?
Yes.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, so at this point, nobody will talk to me. And also, I'm stuck. I've done this. So to find a hidden knowledge, illuminate a black light. There are gummy bears in the candy machine. Are there? Oh crap, he's back in there. But I think I can still do it while he's here. I just can't go behind the desk. See, I feel like we have to trade her something. She wanted some particular candy, and then we have to trade her for her gummy bears. But I think to trigger any of this, Nancy needs to know that she has to make a fake finger. That's where I'm totally stuck. Nancy does not realize that she has to make the fake finger. I just remember doing it. But I did not see gummy bears in the little machine thing. Oh, you want to play Scram, Coco? Let's play some Scram. God, I hate that game. Oh my god, alright, I'm gonna make it night. And I don't know, maybe I can harass some other characters until somebody tells me something useful. Hey, yo, what's up?
Yeah, what?
Can you explain these emails?
Depends. Can you explain what you're doing with confidential information?
I found it. Answer my question.
Don't want to. Get out.
Sketchy.
Don't you
Not
got
done with
something
you.
better to do?
Is there any reason you would have entered the lab right before Nico died?
No, enough. No more questions. Why won't you leave it alone?
These headphones are the worst. They're way
Because
too big.
someone killed Nico. I want to know who.
She is
Why?
a good artist. She's good at
What do you
drawing
mean,
dragons
why?
and dogs.
No
on
one
skateboards.
deserves that. Whoever did it should be locked up.
Or worse.
What's someone with a PhD doing working in security?
There's nothing wrong with what I do.
Well, I didn't say there was. It just seems like you could do something more in line with
probably
your
a felon.
schooling.
I like what I do. No one respects real work
I guess it would be
anymore.
kind of ironic for Felon to be working in security, but it is a little weird that he's not using that PhD. That probably cost him a lot of money.
Something doesn't add up about your position here.
Leave it.
Nico must have known about your qualifications, but he put you in security, which means he kept you around because...
Because he felt bad for me. Fine. Let my friend take care of me. Happy?
If that's true, you
Yeah.
have a strange way of
Nancy
paying
can't
back
use
the
common
favor.
sense until you
You were
trigger
threatening
her.
him in those emails, and something
Oh my
tells me
God,
you
these
were
headphones
leaking
with
his
glasses
work.
is the worst,
That's
I'm
not
telling
true.
you.
Whoever your source is,
Awful.
they're
I
wrong.
cannot get comfortable. My left ear is just screaming in pain. What did he say? If that's true, you have a strange way of paying back the favor. You were threatening him. That's not true.
Did you know Victor is here?
Yes,
You don't seem happy about that.
I'm not. No follow.
Alright, well, I know how to get rid of
Bye.
him if I want to
Yeah,
sneak
yeah.
further in here. I'm just... Okay, hold on. Just get rid of you for a little bit. Scram? You already forgot what Scram is? Scram is the dart game you were playing. You have to play Leela and like block all the numbers on the dartboard, whatever the... Okay. Hold on. I am determined to figure out what I am doing. Is there anything useful here at all? I've already been through all this. Oh, hey CJ! I kept getting stopped on my way upstairs to watch the stream for 20 minutes. Oh, don't worry, you missed literally nothing. I'm stuck and I was just exhausting dialogue options that I was too lazy to sit through last time. That's pretty much all that's happened. Lots of dialogue. But you know where I'm stuck is the finger thing. Nancy doesn't know she needs to make the fake finger. I don't know how to get her to realize that she needs a fake finger. It's not something that comes up in everyday conversation, so I'm not really sure how to suggest it to her. She might want to just make a finger. I've done every puzzle, so that's my process of elimination, is how many puzzles I've already done in this area. I put the cat together, I got nothing out of it. I've used the 3D printer, I've used the chemical station, I've used that book. There's just, yeah, there's nothing in here for me. There's nothing left for me in this room. I can go talk to Ellie. I got a black light. And I don't know where to use the black light. And it doesn't look like a portable black light, you know, like one that's like a flashlight. It looks like I have to plug it in somewhere. Which makes it a little extra weird. I don't know where to plug in.
Hope you brought a good book and some candles. Sounds like we are getting snowed
Oh, thank
in.
God. I hope so. Oh, man, I really have not talked to her in a while. Okay. Is this your card?
Is this your
I'm
card?
a magician, apparently.
Nope.
Mason said it isn't his either.
Then it must just be an extra.
You and Mason were smuggling work out.
Don't use that tone. You have to understand, Mason and I put our lives into that
Yeah,
work.
you didn't miss anything.
Nico wanted to give it away. That I can live with.
Especially
Victor
for
wants to
someone that's
sell
played the
it.
game before.
If
It's
anyone
just
is
a lot
going to
of
sell my
dialogue,
work, it's gonna be me.
Trying to tell us things we already know. Hey, this card I found.
This card I found, according to the record, it's the one that opened the lab the night Nico died.
What do you mean?
It's in the log.
That was just a glitch. The video shows just one person entering the lab. Nico.
If you say so.
Why were you spending time with Mason? I thought you two didn't get along.
We have to
Oh,
meet
a
up to
stress
coordinate
headache? No, that's
experiments
not good,
once in a
CJ.
while.
You and Mason are working on a project together. Something secret.
You're wrong.
Is this booklet something you have to do on a deadline again? Because deadline-induced headaches are no fun.
Then why spend so much time
Oh,
together?
I should have gone with the second
We
option.
have a
Got
lot
Raquel
to
on her.
coordinate right now.
What were you doing with Nico's things?
How did you find those?
So you were hiding them?
Stay out of my things, hun. You don't know
Ooh,
what
she
you're
called
messing
me
with.
hun. She must be pissed.
Do you know what Mason was doing with a coil?
Getting his
I know.
comeuppance. I
Is
heard about what
this your
happened.
card?
I
Oh,
honestly
shoot.
don't know. For a genius,
I thought
he
it
really
was
is
an
dumb
ace of
sometimes.
spades, but
You never said why you hid some of Nico's work.
I'm not supposed to have them, but I see you get that. If you have to ask why I'd go out of my way to understand how someone like Nico thought, then you obviously don't realize what a big deal he is. That, and he wanted to keep them from Mason. He hated Mason.
Did he say why?
Honey, would you ask anyone to explain why they hate Mason?
I mean, so far I don't hate him, but I don't have to work with him, so I don't know. Just none of these
I'll let
dialogue
you go.
options seem like
Goodbye,
they're gonna
Nancy.
trigger anything. I can snoop through his stuff again. There's nothing in here. I've already looked at that. It's a useless match game that I've already fallen for once. Okay, here's the fingerprint thing. To make a fake finger, you'll need to create an etching of the fingerprint sample to use as a mold. Aha! Aha! I've got it. Hold on. So can I go to the lab? Can I go to the lab and create that chemical solution again? Oh, don't be stressed, CJ. Not having a deadline is helpful. Okay, so okay. I need to make this stuff again. And if I recall, wrong notebook, it was 2, 2, and 1. Okay. So it was, right, hydrofluoric acid, nitric acid. I think it was this one and this one. And then 1 part water. Okay, so 2.
I'd better measure this first.
I hope I'm doing this right. I could just blow everything up, but we'll find out one way or the other. Cruising through, trying to beat this game tonight. I don't know why, putting the same pressure on myself. Like, it doesn't really matter if I don't beat it tonight. Oh, hold on. I will read that in 1 second. I will otherwise forget what I've already done. I should finish the damn solution. I just did 1,000,000 test prints, so the first actual printed page would be correct, and then it wasn't. And then I corrected what went wrong, and the second one wasn't right either. Dude, that sucks. Printing is stressful. I was telling you last time how I have that magnetic
That's
paper,
not
but
a
I
good
only...
idea.
That's not a good idea. Whoops. I only have 4 sheets of it, and I'm too scared to start printing on it. I'm scared. I don't want to waste the money. So I've just frozen in fear like a deer in headlights. I'm just... Can I not? Can I not? Oh, okay, hold on. I need one of these suckers again. Oops. Okay, so can I put... I know I'm onto something. Your deadline for yourself. You sound super, like, self-motivated, CJ. Image tray. Why can I not, okay. In order to etch anything, I need... Oh my god, Henry, you're not dying. Relax. Can I use the... I just feel like Scotch tape is the most common sense solution here to get a fingerprint. How do I get the fingerprint off of the card? Or off of that globe thing, too. Is Victor still in there? Is he there, like, all day and night?
This is a lab,
He is.
not your personal playground. Get back to the visitors area.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
I set arbitrary deadlines and goals for myself too, and like for instance, I have a Fitbit, and I have a Fitbit goal of 5 days a week exercise. The problem is, I only started my first day today, so I skipped Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday because I just had a lot going on. Well, that means I can't meet my goal for this week. It's impossible. I only have 4 days left.
I can't do this with Victor here.
And it's so dumb that would sap my motivation to do anything at all. Like, well, if I can't get 5, what's the point? What's the point of any of this? Like, that's such a dumb way of thinking about it. I should just do it because it's good for me. Like, I don't need some arbitrary number deadline or calendar. Like, when you see the monthly calendar on a Fitbit and it puts a little check mark on every date you've actually worked out. That's more important to me than the benefit of actually working out. Oh, wait, I gotta get rid of you. Oh, I gotta talk to Ryan again? Oh my god. Alright. Baby, why don't you come over here? Do you want some pet? Do you want some pets? No. Just doesn't want to be in here with me.
Hi.
Can you distract Victor for me again?
Sure.
I feel bad repeatedly asking her to do that because she's made it clear how much she hates doing it. And I just keep doing it because I don't know what else to do. I wonder if it'd be worth going to like a Kinko's at that point, CJ, if your printer sucks. I've had the same problem where it like needs me to shove paper into it in order to do anything anymore. But when you shove it in there, it definitely doesn't print accurately. Just for most of the stuff I do, it doesn't matter, but oh gosh. God. Fingerprint. I'm just gonna use every object on this thing. Alright. Hold on. This is so dumb. Yeah, I'm a goals-driven person, but I'm like a pencil and paper goals-driven person. So for me, it's not satisfying. Okay, for instance, let's say I forget, this has happened recently, but I forget to log a workout in my Fitbit that it didn't automatically recognize or whatever. Dude, I'll get upset because it sends me like the weekly update report and it's like, you worked out 4 out of 5 days this week. I'm like, no, it was 5. I know it was 5 just because I forgot to log it, but it upsets me that I can't even see the number 5. I know I did it, but it's not the same.
Ellie said this card wasn't hers.
That's fascinating. Tell me more facts about the card.
Fine. It's the one that opened the lab the night Nico died.
That's the first time he made me laugh.
That can't be right.
It's in the log.
That was just a glitch. The video shows just one person entering the lab.
I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
I've never heard of a glitch that like adds that like, hold on, can I get the book while he's here?
Back
oh
already?
My God, I can't.
If you'd like, I could draw you a conversational exit map.
Ouch!
Goodbye.
Jeez.
See you
A
later.
conversational exit map? I probably need those to get out of awkward conversations with people like you. Illuminate a black light under the glow. Hold on. What does that mean? What does any of this mean? I have lost all sense of meaning. Okay, I can make things glow in here. Like when I turn this coil on, it glows. Fitbit struggles, yeah, it sucks. Oh man, I hope you figured that out.
I'd better not do that while
And
the
ink
coil
is
is
not
running.
cheap.
I'd better not do that while the coil is running.
Alright. I have to turn it to high. What? I have to turn it to high first. Okay, now I use the black light. Who's texting me? You better have something useful to say, cause... Did I even tell Ryan to make him leave? I don't recall doing that recently. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright. Here's the background. I don't like this background. Literal desktop. I don't like that. Waverly. Nah. I like literal desktop. That's cool. Oh oh my god, that actually frightened me. Weird. I just got the text. Did Ryan set me up? Because I just got a text from her that he left. You don't trust anyone else to do it right. Yeah, I feel you. If you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself.
Hi.
I'd better get
Especially
going.
as a perfectionist.
Later.
Like, nobody will ever get it right if you're a perfectionist. Did you at least find a binding method that worked? Because I know last time you guys were talking about different, like, not coils, like the rings and string and stuff. Okay. I'm gonna make it nighttime again. So I'm like this close to just looking up what to do. Use a black light under the glow. Under the glow? What? Nothing here is glowing. Oh, your Photoshop subscription ends. It's probably not useful to you now, but I use Photoshop for my work fairly regularly, and I use a browser-based version called Pixlr, and I have found that it has essentially every Photoshop functionality that I've needed. Whoops. I actually would not mind playing this again because I'm so stuck, but I have found that it does everything that I need it to do. I'm sure there are some advanced functionalities that are not available on Pixlr.
Don't you got something better to do?
I'll let you go.
Bye.
But if you're already halfway through a project, it would not be worth starting over on a new program, but... He's a cute kitty cat. Did Gray draw that? Because he's a good artist. He draws cute kitty cats. I am impressed. He does not look like the kind to draw cute
What
kitty
else
cats,
now?
Bye.
Yeah.
does he? I guess he's probably the type to have kitty cats, but... I don't see him as a dog person. No offense to cat people. I have been a cat person myself. Why? I thought I changed this. Okay. I don't know. Oh, it's starting to snow. That's kind of cool. They mentioned there was going to be a storm and then it starts to snow. Oh my god, okay. I'm about 30 seconds away from looking up a cheat. Unless you guys happen to know what I'm supposed to do next. What in this place glows? See, that's what I said. I thought the Tesla coil glows. And then I've made it nighttime. Is there anything else here that glows? Henry, come here, baby. Why are you so desperate to leave me? Everyone's always like, well, if your name's Corgi Love, where's your Corgi? I'm like, well, he doesn't like to be on stream. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He likes to lay by the door and act like he's being held hostage in here. He just likes his freedom of movement, I think. Like, if I was in here but the door was open, he'd probably stay in here with me. But he just doesn't like having the option removed from him. What in this place glows? Okay, this kind of glows. There's too much stuff that glows. That's half my problem. The Tesla coil glows. I tried that, though. Unless I did it wrong. Can I put a black light in here? Do I have to plug the black light into something? I'm not looking forward to this puzzle. Okay, so you're saying using it at the glowing place. So just like anywhere in here. I'm gonna rub the black light all over everything. Just gonna rub it on everything because I don't know. I don't really know what else to do. Is it? Henry. I feel uber dumb right now. The glowing place, you mean the Tesla coil room, right? It's in this room somewhere. I'm not using it in the right way. Sweet boy. What's the matter, sweet baby?
Hi. Hi, baby. Hello. Yes, I love you so much. I do. Thank you. Thank you for the kisses. Thank you.
Take out your black light again over there. Okay. Ugh, Henry, your breath stinks so bad. I cannot believe I have played this game at least twice before. I don't remember getting stuck on the blacklight thing. And I don't remember using the blacklight at all. Like, anything involving a blacklight has just been, I completely blocked out of my memory, and I don't get it. Okay, it's not gonna work for some reason. See, okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Because it looks like a type of black light, like a tube light, like a fluorescent light that needs to be plugged into something. See, like, I almost thought it would go, like, in here. Baby, where's your toy? Oh, I don't want to go in there again. This is weird. I don't know where or why I'm stuck.
Hi.
And they have nothing for
The
me.
security video was doctored, but when I found that out,
Okay, there's something
someone
else I
on the
need to do
network was
first.
notified.
Who else would set that up but the killer?
Can you two look into that for me?
You got it. I'll call you the second I know.
Alright, well, I never told them to do that.
Ryan's innocent.
One down. Maybe she can help you out.
Deirdre was actually helpful.
That might be more surprising than Ryan's innocence. So what's
I guess
next?
they know her.
Everyone else.
Frank and Joe Hardy from the same town that they know Deirdre.
Bye.
What a
Talk to you
coincidence
later.
if River Heights produces both Nancy Drew and the Hardy Boys. That town's gonna have like a claim to fame of all the famous detectives. Okay, the only other thing that I know to do that I have not yet done is the stupid finger thing. Yeah, let me show you the blacklight thing again. I don't know if you can read this note. It's a note from Nico, I think. I believe it was from Nico. The closer I come to the answer, the more I appreciate the magnitude of this discovery. I fear that I can no longer trust those around me. I cannot allow my research to go wasted unknown. So to find the hidden knowledge, illuminate a black light under the glow. I don't know what that means. No idea. That's a good boy. Nice and quiet. I think you can just see, like, I don't know if you guys can see these back legs. He's splooting right now. I don't have any other... And this bird keeps, like, nearly flying into my window. Yes, you're a good boy. Yes, you are. You're very sweet and very handsome. Yes, you are. That's a good boy. Not sure why it didn't work, but you did what I would have done and I know where it goes. You should be able to do the fingerprint completely, though. I don't know what's going on with the fingerprint. So I realize I have to etch it. Hold on, it's nighttime, so I can go back and read Mason's book. Let me just do that. Cause I hate cheating. I hate looking up when I'm stuck. Cause I always, when I see what the solution is, I'm like, I should have done that. I should have known. Okay, so it says. To make a fake finger, you'll need to create an etching of the fingerprint sample to use as a mold. Once the mold is prepared, gelatin can be melted down and poured over the mold. The resulting gummy... Okay. The only other thing I can think is, are there fingerprint fingerprints in Gray's security computer thing. Okay. I have an idea. If it doesn't work, I will have you walk me through the fingerprint thing, because I've been stuck on that since last episode. Like the last stream. Okay, does he have any information on sort of videos? Okay, I think I'm officially
Can't
stuck
leave the card behind.
on the fingerprint thing. There's a fingerprint on that globe. You can do it! I appreciate the vote of confidence, because I have plummeting confidence right now. And this guy is so mean, and I don't know why. Where did I get a powder? I'm thinking like what I would actually do with a fingerprint is use this scotch tape and powder. But it won't let me do that. Henry, you're so whiny.
Way too many pictures of Tesla in here.
Okay, so there is, okay, so weird. Alright, I need, in order to look at the fingerprint, I need it to be daytime. This is weird. In order to look at the fingerprint, I need it to be daytime. In order to reference the book about fingerprints, I need it to be nighttime. I wish they would just let you take the book or something. How do I get the fingerprint off of... Unless I... Oh, this doesn't make any sense. How do I get the fingerprint off of that globe? Off of that glass thing?
What's up?
Can you distract Victor for me again?
You got it.
I'm so sorry, girl. Like, I know this is all my fault. I am a screw-up. I feel so bad. She hates doing this, but she keeps doing it. Okay, this thing. I know it's this. How? What do I do? Hold on. I don't even know why I reassembled the cat. I did all that and I didn't get anything for it. How do I get this fingerprint? What's the help button do? I need help. I don't have tape in my inventory. I used tape. I used the tape to reassemble the shredded message from Gray's office. This thing. And that used tape, but I can't take the tape. Like, this is the only tape I know of. Is there another? I feel like I've encountered a weird bug or something. My progress in the game completely stagnated. Everything has come to a screeching halt. Where else would I get tape? Maybe in one of the cubicles? That's so weird though. This game is fighting us, I feel like. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one that feels that way. Oh, he won't let us go in there. Oh god, you're so annoying. Do you have tape?
Hey.
He has sticky notes, markers. I don't see tape.
I'd better get going.
Goodbye.
I don't remember how to get him to leave though, so I can look back in her office. Oh, Anna's here. Welcome to the stream, Anna. You're helping right away. You're so nice. You're awesome. Like, first thing you do is try to rescue me from myself. Okay, so here's the problem. The tape is a non-interactable right now. I know I need to make a finger, but I don't think Nancy knows that yet. Does that make sense? Like, she doesn't know. How are you doing, Anna? How's your night going? How's your day been? Yeah. She doesn't know. She doesn't know that she needs the finger. Oh my god, I'm completely stuck. There's nothing I can do. And there's nobody I can talk to. Well, let me call these guys back.
Hey, Nancy.
Anna's a lurker. Any luck on
Any luck on the security video ping?
Not yet. It's pretty well encrypted. This is one of those moments where you could really use George.
There's never a bad moment to have a George. Wish she wasn't always so busy. If you guys keep working on it, I'll follow up on what I saw in the video.
What was that?
Gray going into the lab.
Into the lab? The night of the murder? This investigation is giving me a serious case of the confusions. That's not a phrase. The more you correct me, the more I shall rebel.
Let me hang up on these guys.
I'd better get going.
Talk to you later.
What you need is the glow part of the glow. I have to initiate her. Oh yeah, no problem, Anna. I'm just teasing. Feel free to lurk whenever you like. I know how it is. Like, I watch a lot of streams while I'm working, or on the treadmill, or doing crafts or something that it's not really easy for me to engage too much. So I'll pop in, and then I continue watching, but I just disappear. Like, for all effective purposes, I disappear. Okay, so that's where I'm stuck. I don't know how to initiate Nancy. And I need the glow part of the glow. Like a glow stick. I cannot believe I am this stuck in this game. I have beaten this game twice. If not 3 times, but I think only twice. Does she have something? Does the cat do anything? I collected all these cat parts and I stressed out about it for hours. Couldn't find the body for this cat. and then it ends up like being useless. It's nothing, a glow stick.
What's up?
No.
Goodbye.
Later.
I have to do. Oh, the cat is just for an award mother. Oh man, alright. Well, at least I'll get an award. I was hoping it would give me a cookie, but I'll take a trophy at the end. You need to make something glow. Dude, I don't know if my brain is just not in the right place. There's nothing else here. The only things that glow are in the lab, right? Like, it's gotta be in the lab. I can't think of anywhere else I could make something glow.
I need to close the box first.
I like this machine. It's just so silly. It's such a silly machine. Okay. Oh my god. I'm gonna feel so stupid when I finally get this done. Make something in here glow. Is it the actual Tesla coil? Because I've done this before. This might be one of those things where I've done it before and I just haven't done it the right way. Is this not...
I'd better not do that while the coil is running. I'd better not do that while the coil is running.
Okay, so I see. Okay, so if I put it on low power, it's a little more glowy. This is the most arbitrary puzzle. Okay, so now I have a black light.
This has to lead to whatever Nico was hiding.
Okay, hold on. Let me hang my head in shame for just a moment. Thank you, CJ. I feel so bad. It took you about 80 hints and I'm just wandering around like an idiot. Oh my god. Talk about a self-induced stress headache. Good lord. I totally forgot about this room entirely.
A biometric fingerprint
Entirely.
scanner.
I completely
This
forgot
could be a
this even
challenge.
exists. Okay, so now she knows she needs a finger. Now this is what I call progress. I knew what I needed, but Nancy didn't know yet, and now she knows. God, I feel so accomplished. This is just rounding out my day, I tell you. Like I did so many accomplishing things, and then... Okay. So now she knows she needs a finger. Okay, I'm gonna make sure. Hey, so you know this is here, right? Like, have you made a comment about needing a finger? Okay. Observations about... Okay, requires a fingerprint. Alright, on that note, I'm gonna let the corgi out of the room because he has been... Can you guys hear him when he flips out? he starts whining. I don't know if you guys can hear him, but he hates being in here. Hold on. Let me go, let him go. Make sure he's got water out there and toys and stuff. Keep him distracted. I'll be right back. Alright, Corgi has gotten his way. He's put up now. I'm getting a refill on my dad's soda. Okay, so now she knows she needs a finger. He's still here. I need to go back to Ryan. Poor thing. I need to send Ryan like the biggest bouquet of flowers after this, because she has really taken one for the team. I mean, I guess I did prove her innocence and she kind of owes me, but still.
What's up?
Is there anything I can do to convince you to give me some of your gummy bears?
Yes. Victor is a candy hoarder. Liberate his sugar stash and bring it to me.
You seem pretty attached to gummy bears.
Attached? Please. I less than 3 them. They're bright and sugary, and sometimes a girl gets a little lonely surrounded by all these scientists. Plus they're fun. And you can act out these little scenes with them and then eat them. Sweet,
God.
tragic, delicious betrayal.
Ryan is so fun.
They never see
I
it
still
coming,
don't understand why
the
nobody liked her.
Can you distract Victor for me again?
Okay.
Ever since CJ told me to shake it off, I've got this song stuck in my head. Shake it off, shake it off. I don't want my Twitch to get muted though. Okay. Let me...
That might be Nico's fingerprint on that model.
Oh, thank God, Nancy. Finally, you catch up with the rest of us. Okay, look, girl, let's get you some tape. Tape. There we go. Hi, Tesla. I didn't mean to click on you. Okay. Progress.
Got it.
Finger. Print.
What's that?
I will read that outside of the... Where did it go? Oh, what? I was gonna put it in my inventory and read it later. Because he comes back and you get second chance. Well, I hope whatever was on that paper is important because I don't have it now. Weird. Whatevs. Something about a mortgage, blah 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 blah, adult problems, blah blah blah. Okay, so I gotta wait for him to come back because I don't want to get yelled at. I'll play some aggregation until I get a text from Ryan. Oh no. Oh, it's Michael Jackson's 60th birthday today, guys. I had mentioned before, I used to live very close to his childhood home. So the friend I used to go to, this will sound weird, that I used to go to his house with texted me. And it reminded me, it was his birthday today. I don't know if you guys saw the documentary that they were filming. It was supposed to be used as behind the scenes footage of his tour that he was going to be doing right before he passed away. And they ended up taking that behind the scenes footage and making like a documentary out of it. It's a really interesting one to watch. It's really sad, but it's really interesting to watch. He was not a diva at all, and like of all the celebrities in the world, he certainly would have the most right to be a diva, but he was so sweet to everybody. Poor guy. He would have been 60. Apparently he was very, his heart was very healthy for his age. I think he was vegetarian. Although I did read today that dairy products, including cheese and yogurt, are actually thought to reduce... I can't remember, I didn't actually read the headline. Somebody read it to me. I don't know what specific diseases they were looking at or if it just increased lifespan in general, but they're now saying dairy, including cheese, is very good for you. Isn't it funny? Like, every other decade, the tides turn on whatever we're supposed to be eating. He's still not here. Come on, dude, just come back to your office. Just come back. Are you here? If he catches you in there, he gets very upset. Let's go to the bathroom, I guess. Got nothing else to do.
BS has BO? Hey, how did that end up in here too?
I, for real, am gonna need to invest in some different headphones, because these are hand-me-down headphones. Oh my god. Sorry. These are hand-me-down headphones from a man, and I have a very small head, apparently.
4 stars. Would visit again.
Oh my god, sorry. Funniest text. Are you back yet? Okay. Don't worry about me. I just need to get some candy. Oh my god, I have to do it while he's not there. Jesus. Jesus. I used to hate yogurt when I was a kid because the only yogurt I knew of was like the sugary kind.
What's up?
And then I was reintroduced to yogurt as an adult.
Can you distract Victor for me again?
Okay.
Via like Persian food. I married into a Persian family. And I was like, holy mother of God, is this what yogurt is supposed to taste like? It's not supposed to have sugar and fruit flavoring. Because I hated that stuff as a kid. It was just so vile. I hated it.
Ryan wanted me to get candy from Victor. I guess she must be tired of what's in here.
She said she must be tired of what's in here. What does that mean? I'm not supposed to do this? We'll find out. I'm getting me some dark chocolate. This sounds so good right now. I actually have dark chocolate right now in the other room. Oh, fuck. Whoopsie date. So she said...
Ryan wanted me to get candy from Victor. I guess she must be tired of what's in here.
What does that mean? She wants... I don't know if anybody is here for this funny story, but it is killing me. I could tell it to the ether, but I need somebody to appreciate it. It's so adorable. Oh my god. Oh shit. Okay. So I was wrong. I need Victor to be here. So I gotta wait for him to come back again. Dun, 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 dun. Do I have minigames on my phone in this game? Nope, nothing. Is anyone around for this funny story? Oh my god, it's gonna go unappreciated because I'm gonna start telling it anyway. Let's see. I'm just killing time until until Victor comes back. I never thought I'd want to see this guy's mug, but I need Victor to get the candy, I guess. For whatever reason. Hey, you back yet, Baldy? Nope, he's not here. God, this guy's so mean, too. I just admire the scenery. Well, this painting looks kind of frightening. It's like a bunch of hands grasping for for something. I don't know. It looks like a murder scene. Back up. There we go. Back up. Nope. Oh, welcome back, CJ. Good, I've got my audience to tell this funny story too. I've been getting some really funny text messages. So, my father-in-law, he just turned 88 years old. He is adorable. Unfortunately, he and I don't speak the same language, so there's always been a language barrier problem. But nonetheless, the degree of his adorableness is apparent in any language. He, I don't know if he has dementia. I don't know if it would be considered dementia, form of dementia, but he has regressed to a very childlike state of mind. So for instance, on his birthday on Saturday, his 88th birthday, somebody got him coloring books, and he was so excited to get coloring books, like a 4-year-old. So he's very childlike. Well, he's not originally from this country.
Not
but when
a
he
good
came
time.
here, can I have some of
Can I
your
have some of
candy?
your candy?
What? Yes. Take all you want. Then
I
let
guess
me get
this
to
is
work.
candy in the dish here. God, all this just to get
I
some
better get
peppermints?
going.
Mm-hmm.
So when he came here, he was in his 50s, and it was very hard for him to learn English. But in order to become a citizen, you have to pass the U.S. citizenship test in English. So even if you can't really read and write it, you have to learn just enough to be able to pass the citizenship test. Well, for him, it was extremely difficult. My mother-in-law had a much easier time learning the language enough to do it, but he just had a much harder time learning English, learning the Latin alphabet and everything. Anyway, it was very difficult, so it was a monumentous occasion when he passed the citizenship test. Everyone was shocked, and everyone was ecstatic that he did it. So everyone cheered for him, and oh my god, I can't believe you did it, you got your citizenship. So he thinks this is just something you do in America. That like, there comes a day where you take your citizenship test. So he's downstairs, asking my husband, when's Corgi Love gonna take her citizenship test? And my husband's like, Dad, she was born here. She doesn't have to take the citizenship test. And so I texted him back. I was like, well, he knows that I was a very good student in school. So I was like, well, just tell him that, like, I would pass it with straight A's if I had to take it, you know? So he tells him that I already got my citizenship. He says, I told him you are already a citizen, and he got super excited. He was cheering for you. So he tried to explain that I'm already a citizen, but he assumes that means I took the test and passed it.
Hi.
I got the candy you wanted.
Then take of my bears and be merry.
Oh my god, he's so adorable. Yay, she passed the test. Like, no, Dad, she was just
Thanks.
born here.
Ain't no thing.
Bye.
Later.
Yeah, I actually enjoy adult coloring myself. I enjoy the adult paint by number, actually. I enjoy that a lot. Unfortunately for him, like, there's not a lot...
Whoa.
Uh-oh. This is my worst nightmare. Being trapped in an elevator. Holy crap.
I need to replace all of these gears before the
Oh, boy.
brakes give out.
Before the brakes give out, dude, I would expect a lab to have, like, much better tested, like, safety equipment for this kind of thing. Oh boy. I'm just trying to set it down somewhere. It won't let me do that. But actually, believe it or not, what's so funny about this story is it's still funny to me, but we've had this conversation with him before. Like, no, I don't need to take the citizenship test, Dad. Like, I'm one of the lucky few. I was born here. I don't have to take it. So just let him believe I took the test and passed. Do whatever. It makes you happy. That's cool. Oh, that can't be right, because there's one right here. Maybe those don't connect at all. Maybe they don't connect. Uh-oh. Dude, I hear like ropes creaking and stuff. This elevator should not even be in operation. I actually legitimately have a fear of elevators. I mean, not bad enough that I avoid them. Gosh, I just want to set this down somewhere. Not bad enough that I avoid them. But I don't like them. Sabotage, dude. Somebody's doing it, dude. Like, I don't think elevators are randomly supposed to go out. Dude, I hate how I cannot just set these down somewhere. They have to go on the bottom, I guess. Alright. There we go. Those work. Just go here. Uh-oh. This may seem bad, but imagine if you were trapped on a broken escalator. That would be super boring. Actually, escalators can be pretty brutal. I learned that online. Thank you, internet.
I need to replace all of these
Like, if you
gears
get
before the
something
brakes
stuck in
give
an
out.
escalator, like a shoelace or something, it'll just like eat you up. It's like escalators are like rabid animals, I guess. I didn't used to fear escalators until the internet. I know she should climb out the top. She has experience in this. I'm probably gonna die multiple times trying to do this. But, okay, so that can't be the big one. It has to be. It looks like there's only 3 sizes of gears, right? So that helps. But okay, so it has to be. God, I just want to set this down somewhere. This is weird. I don't know. I guess I can put that huge one up in the corner. I didn't know I could like push them off the screen. Okay, well that's helpful to know. Let me save. Okay, progress. This is good. Yes, I like where this is going. Okay. There we go. Phew. Good. Yeah, don't look it up. Don't look it up. Don't look up escalator accidents. Don't do it. I had no freaking idea, man. I had no idea. Okay. I need to melt these.
I need to make a fingerprint mold first.
Oh, okay. You say so, Nancy. You're the boss. You're the boss lady. Let's make the mold. Okay, I put the solution in here. I'm assuming it's still in there. Here's my fingerprint. Here's my silicone. Start. It's gonna take 12 hours. So I need to go change the time. Yeah, don't do it. I have a weird kind of thing where I can look up disastrous kinds of things if I think it could never really happen to me. But I am exposed to escalators in daily life, you know, just every time you go to a mall or whatever. So I try to not look at stuff like that, but there's other things that I avoid that wouldn't really bother me too much to look at. I used to be obsessed with theme park accidents because I don't really go to theme parks, so I don't mind reading all the ways you can get injured at theme parks. If you go to theme parks, don't look that up. It's not good. Although generally, like honestly, really, they're quite safe. Most of the things that go wrong are user error. People doing stupid stuff like unbuckling themselves from rides. Like, you know, as long as you manage to avoid doing that. Okay, so I've got the mold fingerprint thing, right? So is this all I need to do? I thought I remembered using this thing. But I guess I don't need to use that now. I'll use that later. Thank you, I'm making excellent progress. Yeah, once I got past this stupid thing. The glow and the black light under the glow, that was what threw me. Oh. Honestly, it's like I avoid the news. I avoid local news especially, because local news is where you see stuff that happened near you. Like, that stuff doesn't happen near me. No. The last test showed that wireless transmission as dreamed of by Tesla is possible. Blah, 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 blah. I don't think I need to know this so much as I need the numbers. No, I don't do local news. I really don't do any news at all, because there's nothing happy in the news. And I need more happy things in my life. Not more negative, sad things. Jeez.
Looks like it's powered off. I can't do that yet.
I actually went on like a anti-negativity spree sometime, was it earlier this year, sometime late last year. I deleted like social media, I blocked websites on my computer that were negative. Oops. I went to Six Flags this summer and one of my friends kept bringing up a story of some guy getting his limbs torn off and I just can't, oh Jesus. That's pretty bad. I don't think I know of that story. Okay, what does it say? I do not care for business. The whole endeavor of turning a profit on the work of others is distasteful. I find much more value in the act of creation. Not that I have yet created anything. I've only ever understood. This font is hard for me to read. More closely, the world that is laid out plain for all to see. I understand why most find it so difficult to find the substance, the true matter of the... Man, they don't even cross the T's in this font. Like, really. The true matter of the universe for all of the distractions. These people are not short-sighted. There's simply too much to be seen. This is seriously giving me a headache. Oh my god, there's so many pages. Yikes. Okay, well, I think that's only relevant to the story and not to solving the game, because that's really hard for me to read. Welcome back, Coco. I hope your friend's okay. I'm sorry you had to cheer up a friend. That's not good. I know what you mean, CJ, though. Like that's the thing. If it's something that I imagine could happen to me, it upsets me a lot more. This is also why you don't Google things like health issues or WebMD, because you'll find some asshole out there had some obscure symptom and it ended up becoming some crazy thing that you know, like became fatal. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm no better than that person. What if that happens to me? You don't look stuff up. You were thinking about horrible things. I think I tagged this stream under positivity. I'm like, guys, let's think about all the ways we could die or be like seriously mangled. Hashtag positivity. Sorry. That was my fault. Anywho. But for real, like, it's done a wonder for my well-being to delete social media, to avoid all sources of news entirely. I don't care if it makes me sound like uneducated. Just avoid everything. And certainly not local news. And also blocking websites that were taking up too much time. There's a it's a browser extension. Shit, I need Ryan to be here to distract Nico. There's a browser extension for Chrome that lets you block certain websites, and when you try to go to them out of habit, it reminds you in like a cheeky way. It's like, hey, I thought you didn't want to go here anymore. What's the deal? Are you sure you really want to go there? And you can also set hours for it. So like if you're trying to be productive during the daytime and you keep going on like Facebook or Reddit or whatever website, you can set a time limit. Oops, I said the wrong time. You can set a time constraint on when you are allowed to visit certain websites so that you don't get distracted. Yeah. Screw the news. There's nothing good in it. Like the only social media I have is I do use Reddit because I'm subscribed to specific subreddits that generally aren't too negative. My Instagram is my dog's Instagram. I have a Corgi Instagram account for him, and I schedule, like, coordinate and get invited to Corgi parties through that. So I think that's a source of good. I've never had negativity through the Corgi Instagram. I got a Twitter just for this stream. I don't really use it too much. I have like 9 followers or something. What else did I think that's it. I think that's all I got. I don't really I don't have anything else. Although I will say I do I have stuff on my phone. Like if you looked at my phone you'd call me a liar, but it's for work. I run social media for other people, but not really for myself.
Can you distract Victor for me again?
Sure.
A corgi party is when all your local corgis decide they're all going to the dog park at the same time, or like it's one of their birthdays, so they have a birthday party and they rent out like a kennel where you would normally board your dogs. They rent it out. I've also had corgi hikes where they organize a local place in nature where you can hike with the corgis. We've also done corgi crafting parties where we do no corgis allowed, and you just get together and you make things that look like corgis. Like I have coloring books
It's Tuesday.
of
26 hours
corgis.
of work this
Oh wait,
week.
this is the wrong.
Off to a running start. Ryan's getting more aggressive with her
I thought I
commands.
listened to this before. I
I'm
guess it's
reluctant to send
different.
her packing, but I will if I must. My safety is my primary concern. Which reminds me,
I know.
the parts arrived today for the pigeon.
I wasn't sure if that was
13,
sarcasm about how
6,
many times I've
5,
mentioned corgi
as
parties,
Should something
or if
happen to me,
Coco was just too
hopefully
drunk to
someone will figure
remember.
out what that means. Last night, I hit 90% efficiency with the suboptimal setup. Thanks to Ryan's threats, I could not carry out the plan I had
It's
been
so
hoping.
weird. I feel like I've
Yet
heard
these
all this
results mean
before.
that it's time to announce. Again, I'm viewing the schematics in my head, but now I have to think differently. I have to find the points in the design where someone could take advantage of the system and bend it to his will.
You would love them though, Coco, because sometimes after the dog park, they go to local breweries where they have like, I hate that word, brewery, where they make beer. They go to the local ones where they make beer, and that they allow dogs on the patio. So then they go to the dog park and then they go out drinking afterwards.
Tesla was lucky to live before
I
the
don't go
nuclear
for
age
that
took
though.
full flight. He never had to scrutinize
I was
his
probably
work.
drunk.
He could brag about death rays and the earthquake
Yeah.
machines he had, and the tyrants of the world wouldn't take notice. That's no longer the case. I don't think he understood the cost of destruction. To
But in
him, it
case
was
you
just
haven't
a
noticed, I'm a
mechanics thing.
teetotaler,
When he
so
attached the earthquake
I
machine to his
don't go
building,
when they
he
go
didn't
out
want to destroy
after.
it. It was about finding the perfect pattern. The resonant frequency of the building syncing up with the steady
Plus,
tap of his
honestly,
machine until the structure's
I
myth of
feel
stability
bad
was exposed for what it was.
because
hopeful
I
lie.
worry if Henry
I
will
always like to think
behave in a
that's how
public
Wardenclyffe
place like
came
that.
down. Not with a wrecking ball, but with one of his unassuming little boxes set to frequency 37.
Frequency 37.
Check.
What if they made brewery jewelry? I actually could be interested in that. So like the next craft party, so we've done a couple craft parties. Some of them have been like for fundraisers, like we'll make support ribbons or whatever. Some of them have been corgi themed. I did a corgi paint night here where we painted corgis. Somebody's trying to organize a sewing night for people to make bandanas for their dogs out of like whatever fabric, I don't know, whatever fabric they want that suits their dog's personality, I guess. Because not everyone knows how to use a sewing machine, so they're gonna have a sewing party. Coco says, I belong in a biking Facebook group, and an admin just posted a shirtless male top model on a bike with 6 abs and nice muscular legs, and it just motivated me to get out there and bike. Hey, well, that's the point of posting it, right? Motivation. I'll stay inside and hear all about your biking. Honestly though, like, I don't know how it is where you guys live, but there's a lot of people that bike to work here, but the streets are like speed limit 55, and it is utterly terrifying. Every time I see a biker, I'm worried I'm gonna hit them, somebody else is gonna hit them, they're gonna like just spill over into the street and die. Like, it makes, I've seen a biker get hit by a car. Well, technically the biker hit a car, but it scares me when people bike to work here. We have bike lanes, but I just still don't find it incredibly safe. I am all about indoor bikes. Like, if I still went to the gym, I would use the indoor bike. But I have a treadmill at home, so I don't have to go to the gym no more. Hold on. Whoops. I need to do this thing, right? What do I need to jiggle in that machine? When I first saw the machine, I thought you had to jiggle the melted gummy bears. I guess
This
not.
must be the building Nico mentioned.
Okay, cool. I clicked randomly until stuff happened. I bought a bike to ride to school a couple years ago, and then I never used it because the aggressive Florida drivers in traffic made me too afraid. I rode it 2 times ever. Honestly, that was probably the right choice, dude. It horrifies me. Do you guys have bike lanes down there? Dedicated bike lanes? Like, they're trying to make it a thing here. It's like, I'm sorry, but the roads that y'all are taking, the speed limit is 55. We're not talking residential, like 30 mile an hour. Like, the roads where the bike lanes are. And then, like, whenever you get to an intersection like that, they have to share the lane with cars turning right, and it just horrifies me. It horrifies me. It's just not worth it.
Not a good time.
The elevator nearly killed me.
I've almost
Sounds
died
bad.
3 times
Then
in
maybe
this
you
game,
should stop
actually.
wandering around.
No bike lanes. Yeah, that's dangerous. In Quebec, yes, but our roads are disgusting. There's so many... Oh, yeah, I feel you.
I'll let you go.
Mm-hmm.
When I lived in near Chicago, we always had really bad roads just because of the freeze-thaw cycle. And they've gotten much worse as the weather is getting more frenetic lately. What do I have this building for? Okay, I have magnets. How do magnets work? I'm gonna have to bleach my shirt. Spilled soda on it. Winter is the worst, logistically, but I miss it because we don't really have snow. Well, I could drive somewhere that has snow, so I shouldn't totally say that. But like where I actually live, we don't get snow, and let me tell you, like, leading up to the holidays and Christmas time and all that, like without any snow and it's like 85 degrees out, it doesn't feel right. But I do remember, I'm nostalgic about it because I do remember having to get up early to turn your heater on in the car so you could defrost your windows and scraping all that crap off and hoping your car would start because you had a piece of junk. Like having
What's up?
to shovel your sidewalks and ice your sidewalk or put the salt on them.
I'd better get going.
Like,
Bye.
I remember everything that was horrible about it, but my mind right now is just like, oh, but I wanna snuggle up with a kitty cat and a book by the fireplace with some cocoa.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Let's have
See you
winter
later.
again. I remember all the good things about
What are
winter.
you doing?
Honestly, though, because, like, with heat, there's just nothing you can do. When it's hot and you're miserable, there's just nothing you can do. But when it's cold, oh, there's so many pleasurable things you can do. You can get up in your soft, cozy sweater and crawl into bed and, like, have a movie marathon. You're happy without winter. I don't understand this. Oh, I cannot relate. But Florida gets pretty humid though too, so like, and your summers must be really, really uncomfortable. At least I think our humidity's not terrible. I'm stuck again. Let me call the Hardy Boys. They were supposed to do something for me. I don't remember what. Needs to experience Canadian winter. I don't disagree with you. I actually would love to go to Canada. However, I will say, I would be curious how it compares with where I grew up because we had lake effect snow from Lake Michigan. So even where like other cities like Chicago itself would get maybe 6 inches of snow or whatever, our area, because it was to the east and the way, I don't know if this is mirrored for you guys, but the way that the storms would blow over Lake Michigan made our area get like 4 times as much snow as everywhere else. So I don't know how that compares to a Canadian winter, but it would get pretty bad. I will say though, since I have moved away, it is my understanding that, I don't know, climate change or whatever, like the winters have been very different there. So I don't know what it's like now. CJ, for real, can you give me tips on coping with the heat? Because I don't cope well. I start to feel like faint and like I don't want to leave the house because it's I don't know, I can't function. Oh, you moved away from Florida for at least the next 4 months. Oh boy. Weren't they supposed to do something for me?
I found Nico's secret study.
That is epic standing. What's it like? Probably like full of amazing wonders and robots that do your bidding. I'm just guessing.
You're not too far off.
That's a nice change of pace for me. Have you told anyone?
No, if I tell Victor, I'm pretty sure he'll fire me. I'm not supposed to be in the lab.
How
Not a
does
bad
nobody
idea.
realize Nancy's going in and out of this
I
lab
bet the
all
key
damn
to
day
cracking
because she's
the
lost
case
and
is
doesn't
in
know what to
that
do
lab.
next?
Or at least part of it.
Nico was sounding a little paranoid in his diaries.
Do you think he was paranoid? Or did he know someone was actually after him?
I really can't tell, but I'm going to assume that he knew someone was onto him. He implemented some sort of security. No clue what he meant, though.
Think carefully about what he said. There could be clues.
Okay.
Bye.
Let me review.
Later.
I don't know what to do with the magnets yet, but Nico mentioned Tesla's famous Wardenclyffe lab. That's this thing, right? And the frequency... Hold on. I know. Hold on. Does that have something to do with this thing? Can I put this
I need
in
to
here?
find
I
a
can.
correct frequency.
Ooh, okay. I have the settings in a picture. 13. Wait, how would I... This is such a strange machine. New parts arriving, the numbers 13, 6, and 5. I need the frequency 37. So right now, okay, hold on. I can do it this way. Let me actually look at the numbers. My tip would be to grow up walking to school in 3 feet of snow and having thin skin for your whole life. Then you'll hate the cold so much the heat doesn't matter. That's a good point. That's a good point. If you hate one more than the other. Alright, I need to get the number 37. Let me see. Cap 24. So yeah, 13 and 7 is 20. No. 11, 9, and 7 is 27. 18. Okay. 24. 24 plus 7. See if that works. 31 plus. Nope. It's not over. This is an ongoing trauma, guys. See, like, I try to stay hydrated. I always bring water with me. I try to dress comfortably. I wear a big hat. I don't know what else to do, man. It's just the heat kills me. It saps my motivation to do anything. Like, I will legit turn down invitations to do stuff because I look at the weather and I'm like, nah, girl, it's like 90 degrees out. I'm not going there. Nope, no way. 27. 9. 20. 33. Gosh, okay, hold on. God, this machine just cracks me up. It's so ridiculous. This is a real machine. An oscillator. Okay, I will tell you. I've used an oscillator. And it did not use this functionality here. You could not see things pounding away. She's like so ridiculous. Alright, otherwise I'm gonna have to get pencil here. 13, 11, 9, 7, 5, and 4. I remember that happening a lot in Chicago too, Coco. Especially the elderly, if they didn't have anyone to check on them, they would always say, like, check on your elderly neighbors. Because if they couldn't afford air conditioning or it was out. Okay, 37. I'm assuming that I'm doing the right, I have the correct goal here. I have to get 37 out of these numbers. If they don't die of heat stroke, they might get caught in an escalator. That's a legitimate problem. Yeah. Wait, the hospital had no air conditioning? Dude. That seems like a wrongful death lawsuit waiting to happen. Are we just talking about more ways we can die? Do I like the direction this is going? I'm not sure. Jesus Christ. Oh man. 37 minus 13 minus 11. 9 and 4 is 13. Okay, hold on. I think I can do 13 plus 9 plus 4, 26 minus 37, it's 11. So 13 and 11 and 9 and 4. There we go. Okay, welcome back, Anna. Anna, yeah, cheers up. We keep going morbid. I don't know what's going on. I think we're all stressed out or something. Okay, we got a key. Oh, this puzzle again? They reuse a lot of puzzles in this. Where does getting mauled by a bear rank? That's a good question. Alright, Anna, go for it. Everyone else has contributed their horrifying stories, so you deserve your shot. Let's hear it. Let's hear this bear mauling story. I forgot how this works. I need to get it to green for it to set off, right? Got it. I remember how this works. Not this one. Okay. I must have clicked something good. Oh, I only have one left. I don't think it's gonna work. Oh, darn. Welcome to the stream, Dr. Terror House of Horror. I remember to not shorten your name. Anna says, I've been visiting my parents and their dog sitting Chloe for my sister, and there's been a bear hanging out in our neighborhood. So last night it came by our house to eat from my mom's bird feeders, and I didn't realize it was there until Chloe ran outside to bark at it. Oh, jeez. Is it a black bear or a brown bear? Because my understanding, brown bears are the kind that will kill you. Black bears, like, they'll mostly leave you alone unless you threaten them. That is what someone told me. Don't go looking for bears to prove me right or wrong, because I just heard this information secondhand. Ah! She could have licked its face if she'd been in a friendlier mood, dude. Dr. Terror is suggesting it was actually Pooh Bear the whole time. He was just looking for his honey pot, don't worry. I actually had a close encounter like that, but with a coyote. But the only reason I even relate that story is because coyotes in our area are a problem, and they have eaten some of our neighbors' pets. But generally smaller ones, cats and like smaller breed dogs that are left outside. They get ate. They get ate. And one time I was walking Henry at night, and we were just rounding a corner where there were bushes, and he just suddenly stopped, and his hair went up on his back, and he just raised his hackles and growled, and it was just so unlike him. And of course it was dark, and I was a dumbass, and I didn't have a flashlight or anything, so I couldn't tell what he was barking at. So I looked real close, and I could see the eyes glowing back at me. Coyote was probably 3 feet from us, hiding in the bushes, extremely close to us. Horrifying. I never took him out to walk after dark after that. Think, think, think. Where did I leave my honey pot? Sorry, just the juxtaposition of the Pooh Bear storyline along with Anna's storyline. Between Chloe barking and me forcefully telling her to come back in, so it stood up on its hind paws to turn around and ambled up the hill. Then Chloe finally listened to me and came in. Oh, dude. Wait, hold on. I gotta scroll up to see what kind of bear this was. Oh, I didn't... You couldn't tell whether it was a smaller, like, black bear? I can't imagine it was a brown bear. Probably brown bears aren't really in your neighborhood. This is what we needed earlier. We need to tell our horrifying stories and then have somebody come in and just tell us it's just Pooh Bear. So like if we tell Dr. Terror that escalators can basically eat you, I'm sure he'll have some jolly story about the escalator was really just a hungry kitten or something. Yeah, not to downplay that, how horrifying that was, Anna. I'm just curious about the species of bear. Alright, I'm gonna start over in this corner. I'm just not really strategizing because I'm so distracted by the bear story. Okay, this is going a little bit better. Yes. This is good. Alright. I done goofed. Only black bears live in Virginia. Yeah, I was gonna say, the only time I really hear brown bears being a problem is if you go to a national park. Like, you don't mess with them. I've actually heard stories of, oh god, why am I getting so morbid? It's supposed to be a happy place, guys. Just don't mess with bears. I won't tell the story. Just don't do it. Escalators are great. They're always trying to lift you up, not eat you down. Thank you, Dr. Terry. We needed that. We were recounting some horrible stories. Yeah, that makes your username quite ironic. And it's funny. It's funny how, like, in the moment when things like that happen, I don't get as scared. It's only afterward that it hits me what happened. I think in the moment you kind of have that fight or flight thing, and you're survival mode, you know? I don't know if it got scary for you when you thought about it after, but like, we were fostering a couple of dogs earlier this year. We took them out for a walk. God, it was so embarrassing, guys. It was like, within 10 days of getting them, these poor foster dogs, we took them out for a walk. We were coming home. Right outside of our door, we were attacked by some kind of, I don't know, wild animal. It was this lady's dog that broke off its collar. She had 2 dogs with her. One was a beagle, and the one that attacked us I can only describe as some kind of bully breed. I don't know what kind of dog it was, but horrifying. So I picked up the dog that I was walking, and I was yelling at my husband to pick up the other dog. And this thing was lunging up at the dogs in her arms. And of course I realized afterwards we should have had like bear mace, and like we just weren't prepared. It was our fault that we weren't properly prepared for this eventuality, but I just remember kicking the dog in the chest, which just only pissed it off more. And it just kept coming at us. So we slipped into our gate finally, and it followed us into our house. And then the lady finally got a hold of her dog once we got ours inside. We came back out. She cornered it outside of our house, held her dog up against our garage door, and just started pummeling it with her fist, just beating the shit out of this poor dog. I'm like, well, no wonder it's so aggressive if this is how you treat your dog. I can tell you how many times I've hit my dog with a fist, like none. That's probably why your dog is so aggressive. But at the time, I'm in survival mode, right? Like, I would never have thought that I would this was essentially a stranger's dog to me. I'd been fostering the dog for less than a week at this point. But I put my life on the line for this poor little dog, and I'm just kicking the crap out of this one attacking us. But I was so dumb, though, because, like, there were opportunities for me to run away, but at that point, I was in fight mode. I wasn't taking the opportunity to slip away and go into our, like, we have, like, a fenced carport area. And finally, my husband's screaming at me, like, just go inside the gate. I was like, oh, that's right, I should do that, thank you. I was just planning to sit here and keep kicking this dog, but Afterwards, I was horrified, though. I was absolutely terrified, and I was, like, shaking. I just started to think all the ways that could have gone wrong, how stupid I was to not have the bear mace, which I ended up getting, like, overnighted from Amazon Prime. Took it with me on every other walk since. Looked up all these things about what to do if a dog attacks you and stuff. Like, I just wasn't prepared. But it wasn't until afterwards it hit me. Oh God, how wrong that could have gone. And the worst part was, the reason we were fostering the dogs is because they were in a previous foster home where that family's dog attacked one of the two dogs. So this girl was fostering two dogs at once. A boy and a girl. The boy was attacked by that family's dog. He came to our house. Guys, he still had like stitches in his neck and he was still on antibiotics and this poor thing got attacked again. I was like, you poor little thing. He was the sweetest dog ever, too. He just was unlucky. What if they're bears that are like, no, we're always the Bearstein bears, not the Bearstein. I distinctly remember it as Berenstain, but I understand there's a great controversy about that. I remember having those books when I was younger. But isn't it crazy, like, nobody can agree on what that was? What it actually was? Okay. I'm totally getting distracted by my stories. Screw that dog, though. I ended up calling the local animal control and reporting it, because when I went on Nextdoor, I don't know if you guys have Nextdoor in your neighborhoods. I went on Nextdoor, described the event, to see if this was a dog that had caused problems before, and it had attacked other people. So I decided to report it to animal control, particularly because she was beating the animal with her fists. Like, it just seemed like something where somebody should intervene. They won't do anything unless you have the address for them to send a letter to. So, like, you can make a report, and they're like, okay, that's great, but, like, how do we notify them? I'm like, I don't know. Don't you guys have, like, a CSI squad for this stuff? I don't know where she lives. Are you encouraging me to stalk her? Because I wouldn't mind. Like, I see her, by the way. Sometimes when I'm streaming, like, I'll see her out the window, and I just... Makes me angry. But I'm not taking it any further. I'm not gonna stalk her. This happened back in last November or something. Like, I need to let it go. Still slightly traumatized, though. I've never been attacked by a dog before. I'm assuming I don't have the password for this, and I'm just sitting here. Okay, let me get it together. Hold on. I solved this puzzle, so I turned on the computer. I need a password. Mention new parts arriving in his audio journal numbers 13, 6, and 5. I don't... I've used that. I don't know what the password is for this. I shall come back. Since I survived the incident, there's nothing to worry about. If it hadn't gone well, some Twitch streamer would make it a morbid conversation piece. Seriously. Dude, I've never once in my life hurt an animal. I can't even tell you, I didn't like having to kick that dog, dude. It upset me. I was horrified he was gonna latch onto my foot, though. Like, I did that actively knowing he might just bite the shit out of my foot. Man. Fight or flight moment. Like, I never thought I would be the type to fight. But I knew if I fled, that he would just chase me and, like, tackle me and just rip me into pieces. That's the kind of dog I was dealing with. But yeah, Dr. Terror, you'll see her out the window and go, I know what you did. Oh, it's the worst, too. So, by the way, of course, I mentioned she beat her dog up against our garage door. She ran away without allowing us to exchange any information. She never checked or asked if we were okay, if our dogs were okay. She never apologized. Literally never apologized. Like, once we got our dog safe inside, we came outside to talk to her, and she was beating her dog up. And I was like, I remember saying something like, why wasn't your dog on a leash? Because from our perspective, he wasn't. He was away from her attacking us. And she goes, he was on a leash. I guess he snapped his collar off. By the way, she still walks the dog on a collar. She needs to have it on a harness because she clearly had no control of it. And it was clearly a wild animal just like Hulk ripping out of its collar for no reason. Like, nothing was done to instigate that dog. We turned the corner. So maybe just turning the corner upset it. I don't know. We shocked it by turning the corner, but it was, you know, what can you do? People turn corners. Felt so bad for the dog, though. I'm like, you were just attacked like 10 days ago. And now you're getting attacked again. Frequency 37. Did that. I did that. I'm getting so distracted. So I have that computer in the little secret room.
Hey there, Nancy Drew.
She's a person that doesn't deserve a dog, that should not be trusted with
Bye.
a dog, that
Hanging
should
up.
honestly not be allowed to have a dog. I mean, the fact that she didn't even learn her lesson and learn to properly restrain it, like by changing it from a collar to a harness, is reason enough. But two, obviously, she's the kind to just beat her dog up. And, you know, obviously that's going to make your dog like an anxious and aggressive little thing, because that's how that works. It was an invisible dog leash. Oh, she was so offended when I said that. I was like, was your dog not on a leash? Or I think I didn't even ask her. I think I was saying it to someone else and she overheard it. I was like, I can't believe that dog wasn't on a leash.
Hi.
He was on a leash.
Bye.
Later.
If he was on a leash, he wouldn't have attacked us. He broke free of his leash. He probably just wants to get away from you, to be honest. He saw that we were foster parents. He's like, I bet you they got a nicer place.
Yes.
I'd better get going.
They look like
See
nice
you
people.
later.
I bet they don't beat their dogs.
What are you doing?
Alright. I don't know what the magnets are for. And I don't know what the password for the computer is. This audio journal mentions the numbers 13, 6, and 5. It's meaningless to me. You had a Great Dane named Scooby? Holy crap, that's amazing. That is perfect. Perfect name. Great Danes are really cool dogs. I haven't seen one recently, but when I was in elementary school, I had a friend that had 2 Great Danes. And of course, when you're that small, they look even bigger relative to yourself, so I remember them as being very, very, very large dogs. I've used every piece of machinery in here, haven't I? I've used the jiggly thing. I've used the lithograph thing twice, because they like to repeat puzzles. I've used everything in here. Where would I get information about having a giant dog and fighting for space on your bed? Oh my god, let me tell you, I don't even have a giant dog. I mean, he's got like a 3-inch inseam, okay? His paws are extremely short. He's a corgi, okay? But when he sleeps in bed in between 2 people, he takes his body like hot dog style, like the longest way. So he takes up so much of the bed. It's incredible. There's something with paws that short, with somebody whose shoulders stand like 6 inches off the ground, who could take up that much space in a bed. Yeah, did you guys catch a lot of villains together? Dogs just like to stretch out, man. Like, I don't think I've seen a dog that isn't just taking up as much space as it possibly can. It's like a competition. There's probably like some dog Olympics we don't know about. how many square inches a dog can take up. 3 inches, dude. Yo, my stream is freezing and that's me. Don't worry guys, that's me. That's my internets. That's all me, baby. That's all my internet. I don't know why. It's gotten so bad since the modem was bumped by somebody like last week. And ever since they touched that modem, it has just been ridiculous. There's a USB drive in here. Can I not? Can I just type things? No. Wait, hold on. I don't have my sound up very loud. What did she say? Nothing happens when I click that? I thought she was saying, Gosh, you guys, I don't know. I have not been paying enough attention. I have a lot of random numbers. And I have a lot of video code stuff. But I have not been paying very much attention, so I apologize because I am stuck. Okay. Ooh, I was hoping to finish this game tonight. I don't know if it's still possible. What time is it? It is 9 o'clock here. I try to not go past 10. What the heck can I use magnets on?
Hi!
Weren't they supposed to do something for me? Oh.
I'll let you go.
Talk to you later.
I can make it nighttime just cause I'm bored. I'm so sorry guys, I noticed the stream is refreshing. That is totally my fault. I accept all responsibility for that.
Not a good time.
I'll let you go.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want?
Was Nico interested in Tesla's work?
No.
Obsessed.
Really,
Why?
Nancy? That's
Tesla.
such a brilliant question.
I think you would have liked Nico. They were both fluent in things most of us will never understand, and useless at everything else. And they both could tolerate pigeons to a startling degree.
I'd better get going.
Yeah.
I had dinner right before the stream started and I'm already craving seconds. It's so good. I try not to eat late at night though, so I'm gonna try to abstain. Try to not eat anymore. What do these magnets do? How do magnets work? I had to get chocolate out of that machine earlier and it made me want chocolate. Ugh. Brutal. By the way, if anyone has any hints or suggestions, I am open to receiving them because I'm really hoping to finish the game tonight. Hey, yo, you here, lady?
Glad you made it through that lock-in. That could have been real bad.
Wow. Sounded so threatening.
After Nico died, you left for a while.
That's true.
Where did you go?
Home.
You mean back to where you grew up?
Of course. I wouldn't call Colorado home.
Why not?
Between you and me, I'm looking to get out of here as soon as possible.
Why?
Even if what happened to Nico never happened, Colorado never welcomed me with open arms.
Oh, thank you for the reassurance, Dr. Terror House of Horror. Yeah, the internet issues suck. Never used to have this problem. I was thinking about hardwiring the computer just for streaming, but I'd have to run the line up through the wall.
Are you sure you don't have
I'd have
another
to pay
reason
someone
for
to do
wanting to
that.
leave?
Yes, I'm sure.
When you left, I understand you took all of your work with you.
It's my work. I need to keep it safe.
Oh my god, Anna, I had it's called game. I do not pronounce it correctly because I make no effort to, but it is a Persian dish. It is like, it's like a stew. It's like beef with chickpeas and like a tomato-based like stew with dried lime and some Persian seasoning. I don't know, but you eat it with crispy rice and yogurt, and it is delicious. Delicious. I'm usually a picky eater, so that's saying something.
You're not supposed to do that.
I don't need another voice telling me what to do.
Can you walk me
I'm
through
asking all
what
these
happened
questions
the
I
night
should've asked
Nico
at the
died?
beginning.
This isn't something I should talk to you about.
Yeah, I try to not be a late night snacker. I'm very strict with myself.
You don't have much of a choice.
May not have much, but I got a little. Leave me alone, could ya?
Good lord. I didn't
According to
ask
the police
any of
report,
this.
Nico had been dead for 30 minutes before you called 911. What happened?
What are you snacking
I
on,
tried,
Coco?
but the phones
Some
were
more
out.
popcorn?
What about your cell phone?
I must have left it at home that night.
Popcorn. That was a big thing when I was a kid. Orville Redenbacher popcorn. Popcorn festival. Everything made out of popcorn.
What made you decide to come back?
The police.
Did they force you to come back?
They were persuasive. I don't know if they were going to force me back, and I really didn't want to find out.
I'll let you go.
Goodbye, Nancy.
Nothing useful.
Forget something?
Oops, sorry.
I'd
Nope,
better
I
get
didn't mean to
going.
talk to you.
Bye.
Sorry. I really don't want to talk to you. Alright, so I'm just assuming that if I were Nico, I would hide my password in my office. That's what I would do. Yeah, that game stuff is delicious. I'm slowly expanding the stuff I'm willing to eat. Not to beat a dead horse, but most of that is honestly my feared food allergy reactions. So I don't eat a lot of foreign foods per my doctor's recommendation. It takes me a while to trust that I can eat new things. Generally, that's why I just make stuff myself. I don't know what these numbers mean. 13, 6, and 5. I don't know what the magnets are for. And I don't know the password for the computer. So that's 3 things I need to figure out. Let me make it daytime. God, I want to beat this tonight so bad, but I cannot go past 10. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'll have to just
What's
power through.
Can you distract Victor for me again?
You got it.
Poor kid. I'm so sorry, Ryan. I'm so sorry. You're having to sacrifice because I am a screw up. Let's see.
It's Tuesday. 26 hours of work. Ryan's getting more aggressive with her demands. Which reminds me, the parts arrived today for the pigeon.
1365.
1365, as expected. Should something happen to me,
What was Nico up to with a pigeon? This must be what Nico was talking about
Aha,
in his
guys,
diary.
I figured it out. 1365. So this is referring to, I'm assuming, and I think I took a picture of it last time, so I don't have to go back upstairs. This is referring to the 13. It's like this. One of the binary numbers. Why I could not think what these are called. 6 and 5 is like this. Is that right? Cool. 1902 patent. Okay. I want to put this in my
This
escape
must be
room.
the key to one of
I want
Nico's
a laser
passwords.
thing. Okay, 1902. I think that's information in this book. (1902) patent. Apparatus for transmitting electrical energy. God, I sounded like I was slurring my speech there. Okay, let's see. 1119762. I'm assuming this is the password for that computer. You guys are so sweet. You're all so encouraging. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing at all here. Because it seems to allow letters. So I don't think that's what this is for. Oh wow, it is! Oh wow, that's so weird. Copyright 2001?
This must be the unedited footage.
Okay. Ooh, guys! Look at that! Look at that guilty walk. He looks straight at the camera. You're on candid camera.
Victor! He must have killed Nico.
Did you guys
I need to
ever
find
watch
a way
that
to
show
get
like
this
back in the
evidence
90s?
out.
God, it was so funny.
What was that?
They had videos of the original candid camera, which is from like the 50s or 60s. I'm not sure. They're black and white. Find that stuff on. Oh
No! Nico's security.
Shoot!
Of course. I bet all of my electronics just got fried.
Wow, okay. Anyway, if you look up some of the,
Nothing. The electromagnetic pulse
For
from the
real,
door must have
I think
destroyed
that was
the
supposed to
USB
happen, right?
drive.
You guys are all invited to my escape room when I'm done with it. The one I'm doing right now is pretty much done. I have to print some stuff on the magnetic paper. I have to buy a calendar. That's pretty much it. And then it's done. I just have to set it up in the location where it will be done. That was supposed to happen, guys, right? Like, I wasn't stupid for just frying all my electronics.
I need to transfer the evidence to a drive before Victor can destroy
Gosh,
it.
darn it. Alright, hold on. Good grief. How am I going to prevent it from happening again, though? So okay, my priority is to go get another drive? I don't get it. I could probably share some of my escape room puzzles with you guys and just see like if you can solve them. Some of them are savable.
Did that.
But some of them are mechanic, like there's not really any way to share them online. I can tell you kind of what they are, though, if you're interested. And if you promise to not steal my ideas. What do I need to do? I need to talk to Ryan. Shoot, would she have a thumb drive? That's a good point, Anna. I don't know how her phone is still
Must
working.
have gotten zapped by
Oh,
Nico's
no, it didn't
security
work.
system.
Her phone got screwed. They paid attention. They paid more attention than I did. Shit. Hey,
Hi.
y'all got a thumb drive?
I need your help, big time.
What?
I actually just put a thumb drive through the
He
washer.
killed Nico.
I don't
Did
know
you call
whose
the
thumb
police?
drive it was. I'm hoping it was
I
nothing
couldn't.
important.
I had evidence, but it got zapped when I tried to take it out of Nico's secret lab.
Secret lab? Zapped? What?
I'll
I
explain
do,
later.
CJ.
I
I
just
have a
need a way
place
to
to
get
set
the
it up.
video out without getting it ruined.
You need to find a way to make a Faraday cage. That should get the drive out
Got
without
it,
wiping
okay.
it. Get the drive out. I'll work on what to do next. Take this. It'll help.
Cool. Stuff.
This
She gave me
box might
stuff.
be just what I need to build a Faraday container. This might work.
So we're
Or
gonna be setting
maybe
it
it'll
up.
backfire and electrocute you.
That's
What?
nice.
Sorry. I'm just so happy we're gonna bust him. And also really scared he'll catch us and kill us all. I'm on a roller coaster right now.
She's so cute.
Ellie and
love
I'll
her.
gas up the snowmobiles and split up to double our chances of reaching help. Do not let him catch on. If he knows you're about to get the video out, he will kill you. Play it cool, Nancy.
Yikes.
I
That's,
better get
Really
going.
spelled out
Bye.
for the young players at home that he will kill us. It's like recommended for what, ages 10 and up? Where did we learn about Faraday cages? Is it in this book? No. Anyway, yes, we do have a place to set up the escape room. It is in retail store, and we're going to section off like with tape on the floor and just be like, you don't need anything outside this box on the floor. Like, I promise you, you don't need anything outside this box. This little red rectangle. So that's the plan right now. If it did go well, I have thought about renting out a location and setting it up like as an actual business. I have thought about it. But this was kind of my trial run. The only problem is most of my friends are not into escape rooms. I'm having a hard time finding the demographic that would enjoy it, if that makes sense. So like a lot of people, I did a sample puzzle first. I had a locked box with candy in it, and we set it out at the retail store and said anyone who can open the box gets the candy in it. The employees at the store could not open it at all. We started asking customers like, have you ever done an escape room? Would you like to do an escape room? The ones that said yes, they have done an escape room or they wanted to do one, were able to solve the puzzle within like 3 minutes. So it's kind of one of those things, like I need to find people like you guys that are the demographic I need to beta this thing. Because it's quite hard to beta with people. Oh! CJ says there are a bunch of Indiers going to TwitchCon in October, which is in Southern California, so thinking of setting other people up to do an escape room. Guys! First of all, please let me in on what escape room you guys want to do, because I am familiar with a lot of the ones around here. I would love to partake. I love to partake. Also, you guys can try my escape room. Where do I read about the Faraday box? Don't I have to read about it somewhere? Does Nancy, like, always have to, like, read about things? Wasn't in this book. Gosh. Raiden has actually been quite useful in this game. I like her. She's funny. She's cute. According to her last name, she could be a distant relative of mine. That's all I will say about that, but that's another reason I've always liked her. I have components and a box. Don't I need like foil or something? something from over here? Gosh, I don't remember. I got more tape. Oh, I can kind of put
I
the
need to
box
find
here.
some
Ooh,
foil first.
that's
I
right.
must have seen some earlier.
Foil. I must have seen some earlier.
Hmm.
That was a weird noise she made. I must have seen foil earlier. Because I don't remember seeing foil anywhere. Where would I have seen foil? These things were in foil packages. Oh, holy crap. I cannot believe I logicked my way through that instead. Okay, wow. Good job, me. That like never happens to me. Does that count as the foil I
Time to
need?
make a portable Faraday cage. Hope this works.
Yeah. There we go. Awesome.
I don't think it's time for that yet.
You don't think it's time for what?
It's too soon for that.
What the hell
I
does that
can't
mean? I'm
do
just
that
trying to
yet.
pick it back up. Is she gonna take it when I...
I don't think
Oh,
it's
do I need
time
to
for that
tape it?
yet.
Do I tape it? Do I clip it?
I can't do that yet.
Nancy,
I don't
what do you
think
want me
it's
to
time
do?
for that yet. I can't do that yet. It's too soon for that.
It's too soon. Paperclip.
It's too soon for that.
Alright. Okay.
This box should keep the drive safe.
Well, now I need another drive, though, don't I? Dude, I don't blame you, because, like, I don't know where you are now, but travel sucks, and I wouldn't travel for TwitchCon, so I respect anybody that does, because I wouldn't do it. Oh, that's just cruel, CJ. You can't sit back and not give hints. Hey, she's gone. I can go through her stuff. Y'all got a flash drive. Look, it's Tom Selleck Weekly. She has nothing. Oh! Cannot believe I randomly happened across the flash drive. Gosh, this game. Okay. Now I need to go back and not die. So what's the backstory I'm missing here? Dr. Terror does not like the puzzles in Nancy Drew games? You don't play the Nancy Drew games? Curious what context I'm missing here. Okay. Oops. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I think we're gonna beat it tonight. Yes! Oh god, I can't wait. Download.
Okay, it's transferred.
Okay, put it in your little box, girl. Where's the... Take it.
All right, I just might be able to get this through the door safely.
Okay. Now we have to not die. Oh, shit. Okay, I don't recall this. Honestly, do not recall this happening.
Wake up!
Oh my god, this is honestly kind of horrifying for a game that's rated 10 and up. Like, as a child, if I had seen that... Holy moly.
Hello, Nancy.
I jumped! Oh my god!
You're
oh my god, I
awake.
can't believe that scared me.
Well, that's unfortunate for you.
Victor! Why are you doing this?
Hold on, what is this? Rob would be the motivational speaker in the escape room. While everybody else is solving things, he's just talking about how they can solve. You're the cheerleader. Every escape room needs a cheerleader. Somebody that believes till the bitter end that we can do it.
Stay out of the lab. That was the one thing I asked you
That's
to do.
just the role you
and
take. That's fine.
couldn't. You see, Nancy, I knew Nico had something hidden in here.
Oh,
I just
yes.
couldn't find it.
I just hope
Which
I
is
can.
why I
just hope
asked
I can
you
do this final
to
puzzle.
stay out.
You got away with murder. Why not make a break for it? Why the elaborate plan?
Murder investigations don't just go away. Someone had to take the fall, Nancy. You were supposed to give someone a push. That friend of yours sold you short. That's why you're here. You were supposed to drum up enough evidence
because
to
of
get Ryan
Deirdre is
away.
why we're here.
But no! You had to screw that up. Then I handed you Ellie and Mason. Handed them to you on a big silver platter that said, "Look how guilty these two are."
Look at
You
Nancy
knocked
just
me
anxiously
out,
looking
and
around.
then planted the key card.
That should have sealed the deal, but you couldn't leave it alone. I guess I should be
San Jose?
congratulating you for being so
I don't
sharp.
even know where San Jose
Really
is.
is a shame I have to
That
kill
sounds
you
far.
instead.
I know where San Diego is.
Goodbye, Nancy Drew.
The cage won't last long against the coils. I'll need to find a way to get out without getting electrocuted.
What is this puzzle? I don't remember
I
what
bet
this puzzle
Ryan's
is.
electrical
Oh
components will help
my
here.
God, I remember this now, and I remember sucking
This
at
must
it.
be the schematic for the circuit.
Alright, guys. Oh my god. Oh, I am on a time crunch. This is stressful. Okay. Oh my god. And I remember... I'm gonna start crying. I remember too that it doesn't match exactly. Okay, so an integrated circuit is a square. The red ones are the little rounded humps. This can only go in so many places, right?
I need to get this working before it's too late.
I'm aware, Nancy. You might die, just letting you know. Where does the round hump thing go? Okay, that's useless to me. There's no speaker on here, is there? No, there's no speaker. Oh crap, I'm gonna suck so hard at this. Okay. One of these has... No, they all have 5 lines going away from them. One of them has 2 connections. This has... Oh no. Guys, this is hard. I don't know how to do this. Well, it's so funny. So she was trying to tell him that we sucked, right? And that's why he ended up hiring us. So we wouldn't be in this the position of life and death if Deirdre hadn't been so jelly. I'm 100% gonna die. I'm just trying to figure out. So the fuse is the circle with the wavy thing. The resistor is the sharp thing. Capacitor is the gap. There's a lot of these gap things. How do you even differentiate? Okay, can I differentiate by size? Or like, are some of these the same? Oh, I'm so screwed, you guys. I am so screwed. If I recall correctly, I used to just cheat on this. Oh my god. My brain is not even functioning to interpret this. All I know is there's 2